Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 6 of the Nova Open X-Wing World Qualifier. A couple of things. You might be wondering, how is this round 6? Well, we took rounds 1 through 5 on Friday and 1 through 5 on Saturday, and they get smashed together, and only people who made better than 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie end up moving on today. Everybody else is eliminated, and this is the remnants of what we had, which ends up being, I believe, 13 players.
Yes,
is what we have. One person did end up with a bye. And, yeah, why are we talking quieter? Well, there's a lot less people in this room right now, so we're going to give you not quite golf commentary, but we're going to give you a slightly calmer experience. So enjoy. Today I'm joined by
JJ from Planning Phase Syndicate. What's going on, everybody? Good morning.
All right, so we have Brian Walling versus Miguel Justiniano, and I'm going to be honest, I took this match because of Miguel's list, and it looks like Miguel is ready. He is already hitting the gas. So let's start by breaking down his list. He's got 4 of these rogue class starfighters. Let's go ahead and break down these ships because I am pseudo familiar with their abilities, but I have a feeling he's brought them because he likes them, right? So, JJ, go ahead and tell us about Dirge.
So for this CIS list that we got here, we got Dirge. He's the Initiative 5 Rogue-class starfighter. His ability reads, when you would be destroyed, you may spend a charge to reveal all your face-down damage cards. If you do, you discard each direct hit and each of your damage cards with the pilot trait, and then repair all your face-up damage cards. He comes equipped with proton bombs, the Xanadu Blood title, proton cannons, and marksmanship to round off that build for Dirge. Definitely a ship to take a look at just when you think you got him. He flips up all of his cards and says, you know what? I'm not dead. I'm still alive.
That's right.
Now, backing him up, we got Cat Bane in the Rogue-class starfighter as well. He comes equipped here with...
Panicking. He comes equipped
here with electronic baffle, which allows him to essentially take a damage dish out of stress at the end phase. He has HLC, a heavy laser cannon, giving him that 4-die attack, and he also has ion cannon.
He's got some tech in there.
Yeah, exactly. So he's pretty much always going to be rolling 3 to 4 dice almost all the time there. And his ability reads, during the engagement phase, after another ship at range 0 to 3 is destroyed, you may spend a charge to perform an action even while stressed. That is a great ability, allowing you to reposition or get an extra token if you need that. Really good for Cat Bane. And then the next two
this is where I went. Okay, yeah. What is the secret sauce that Miguel is aware of? Because I've not seen a single person put this on the table before.
Exactly. So we got the Magna Guard Protectors. Now they are 2 pipped, meaning you can run 2 of them max in your list here. During setup, after placing forces, you assign the guarded condition to one friendly ship other than the Magna Guard Protector. Now, if you're not aware what that does, it reads guarded. While you defend, if you're not in the attacker's bullseye, you roll 1 additional defense dice for each friendly calculating or evading Magna Guard Protector in the attack arc. These Magna Guard Protectors come equipped with independent calculations, Discord missiles, and sync laser cannon, which is actually a really good build for these. Essentially, they're going to be double calculated. They can spend one of their calculations to launch a Discord missile if they need that, and then they can save one for sync laser cannon to deny that range bonus at range 3 with sync laser cannon. And since they're already going to be calculated, if they have that ship, if they're in that attack arc with that guarding condition, they're going to be rolling extra dice, and that's going to be really tough to kill as long as those protectors are basically flying in formation with that ship there.
Yeah. So what I'm guessing is that he's got Dirge and Cad Bane, like they're the ones he wants to keep alive. You keep one of the Magna Guards with each of them, and you create kind of this puzzle. Especially that we're in chance engagement. This is all about destroying somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. And then to round off the list here, we got DIS T81, which I believe this one is the Siege of Coruscant version. He during his while he rolls defense or attack dice, he can take strain or take deplete tokens to reroll that many dice on offense or on defense. And it comes with outmaneuver, afterburners, and the contingency protocol, which allows another ship with that same upgrade to take an action after it's destroyed. There's no other ships in the list that has it, but still, the afterburners and outmaneuvers is really great, and he has his own mods, which is really great. And based on how they set up right here, DIS is looking to take that flank and take advantage of that outmaneuver.
Oh yeah, he definitely wants to get set up there, and that's another thing. Like Tri-Fighters has been something that players have not widely unlocked, right? There's a lot of people trying to fly them like TIE interceptors or like TIE silencers or whispers, but they're not the same.
No.
And I'm whenever a player makes a cut and has these pieces that we don't see, my question always is like, what do you know that we don't know? Like, and just kind of observing and trying to pull, because there's just maybe a different flight path, a different goal for that ship than normally would be there, and I always just find it super interesting. So we'll end up seeing, we have that DIS there on the bottom of the board, and I'm assuming he started 5 straight boost.
Yeah.
It might just again 5 straight boost. And creating this kind of whirlpool effect where the Rebels are in a pretty tight formation. Miguel's a little bit wider, and he brings them down. Talking about the Rebels now, let's take a look at what they got. On the other side, we have Sabine Wren in that TIE Fighter with that Beskar reinforced plating, a great defensive weapon, especially for a TIE Fighter, having the ability to flip crits down or completely disregard a damage card is pretty awesome. Of course, Sabine does have that movement ability. Before you activate, you may perform a barrel roll or boost. In this objective scenario, that can get you 2 things. If the fight is kind of happening in a corner, Sabine is really good at getting to that center objective so that we can make sure that you're always getting that point, because you do not want to give away 2 scenario points every turn because of bad placement on your own part.
Oh, yeah.
Also, in the other scenarios, it's just really good at getting to those objective markers to make sure that you can do assault, or maybe it's in scramble, you're clicking the buttons. But yeah, Sabine, an awesome piece. Then, moving over here to the Fang Fighter, we have Boudica. After another friendly ship defends, if you are not depleted, you may perform a bonus primary attack against the attacker. If you do, after performing that attack, gain 1 deplete. So you basically have Boudica there as a pseudo kind of protector of another ship. It's like, listen, you shoot my guy, I'm going to shoot you back. It's a little tit for tat there. So we'll see if Boudica's ability actually ends up going off. I've seen Boudica play it a few times. I've actually never seen anybody use the ability, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It just hasn't happened either. It gets dead too soon, or it's like not quite positioned in a way to end up being affected. But
yeah,
nonetheless, obviously Brian made it this far. Let's see what he does. Continuing down the list, we have the ever classic Hera Syndulla in the A-Wing. While another friendly ship at range 1 to 2 defends or performs an attack during the modified dice step, you may transfer one of your focus, evade, or locks to that ship. Also has that Mag Pulse Warhead and Hopeful. Mag Pulse Warhead, it's a great piece of tech allowing you to, if you hit, deliver a critical damage, deplete, and a strain, right? Or a jam. The jam is the other one.
Jam, that's right.
All right, jam. All right. Then we're going to jump to Luke Skywalker. Which one is it? This is the Battle of Yavin. Luke Skywalker has that hope ability there, but he's always had his same pilot ability. After you are declared as a defender, you can recover one of those force. Luke is considered pretty defensive. I like to call him more defensively consistent rather than defensive, because sometimes you don't roll focuses. So making sure you understand that. We, of course, have instinctive aim in order to chuck those proton torpedoes he has without needing a lock. You spend a force as well. Is it better to have a lock and the force throw the torpedoes? Yes, it's much better. But sometimes you just need to throw 4 dice.
Yes.
R2-D2, of course, giving you the opportunity to gain a disarm and recover shield. You can do that twice. And we also have attack speed. After you fully execute a 3 or a 4 maneuver, you may boost using the 1 straight template. And there's Miguel. He's starting to get that Tri-Fighter up the corner of the board, maybe going to face down Sabine at the top of the board. And our last ship in the Rebel list, and we're going to get focused here on the positioning. is Magva Yarrow. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 defends, the attacker cannot reroll more than one attack dice. So, I mean, that's pretty solid. You know, it's a big bubble because Magva could stay in the back and affect those friendly ships within 0 to 2, and the enemy ships could be at range 5 or 6 and still have to deal with this ability. Magva is definitely a ship that if you can, you should probably burn it down, or you try to find those ships that are maybe just outside the bubble and you pounce on them. Equipped there, we have Leia Organa. A card that we haven't been seeing too much lately, but it's always been really good, and we needed a lot of time to realize how good it is. At the start of activation, spend 3 charges during this phase. Each friendly ship reduces the difficulty of its red maneuvers. So that's red maneuvers become white maneuvers. That's free K-turns for everybody, free stops, whatever you need. It also sets up opportunities where if you had done red maneuvers, you can then do Leia and then do them again. Would you be double and it still only be single stressed?
Yeah.
Then you have Jyn Erso out there as well, allowing chips to trade focuses for evades when they're gaining them, and that's just a little bit of tech depending on the situation. Maybe the person wants an evade, and it may be better for that ship. All right.
Yeah. Absolutely, and that's actually a really good tech here for this particular list, particularly with Luke. Luke does have trouble sometimes where he just needs help on defensive dice. Luke can essentially take a focus, convert it into an evade token, and keep himself pretty healthy, being able to add that or change one of his blank dice results into an evade. Really helpful tech to keep Luke alive. Now we got the ships moving up here towards that initial scrum that we're going to see here shortly. If I'm Sabine, I'm going to be a little bit worried here. We got DIS coming up around the corner here. Now, for reference, that Beskar reinforced plating only works if you are facing your attacker. So DIS rolls a crit while flanking Sabine. She's going to eat that crit. So it's going to be it's dangerous there.
Look at me. All right, so it looks like Cad Bane decides to do that barrel roll to the right side. It took him a second to become comfortable with that decision. He knows that these rebel lists are coming in, but I think the hope is to be able to get some shots here on his intended target, which we'll find out who it is here very soon.
Yeah, you got to be worried. Those Magna Guard protectors are kind of straying away from their intended target. I mean, my guess is that he chose Dirge for the guard condition. Like Dirge would probably be in the best position to fly up right behind him.
Yep.
Yeah, and with those double calculates, those sync laser cannons are definitely going to be a factor here if they can reach out to Sabine and deal some damage out there.
All right, so interesting. Brian choosing to angle boost stress focus. He's leaning on that Concordia face-off. He said, I want the positioning. That's what I want. And I'm going to lean into my focus and my free evade conversion to keep me healthy still. That's bold.
Yeah. Now, you got to be careful to not stray too far away from Hera. Hera's definitely going to be that token battery for Boudica to make sure that they always have that conversion there.
That's right. And then with Jyn Erso out there, right? That in that moment, it can convert into an evade as well.
Yep, absolutely. All right, and it looks like we're going to get the barrel roll here for Dirge just to set up a good position for the following round, make sure he's not going over the rock. Probably not getting any shots here from Dirge. Looks like he's going to be just out of range 3 for a shot.
I just noticed that on the Dirge ship, he's got Legos on each one, which I'm a big fan of. I love when people use the Lego minifigures to represent the pilots. And on Dirge, he's got a Stitch. a Stitch Lego figure. It's still Disney property. It's fine. We're cool. I'm cool with it. Please, yes, and thank you.
All right, and looks like Luke turning in here. Looks like he's looking to go right into the center here. Probably going to grab a target lock, most likely.
Mm-hmm. So looking at this positioning, my question is, we're in chance engagement. What is Brian's intended target? Like, who does he want to take out? Because looking at the positioning, it looks like he's definitely going towards the center. Like, is it the red Magna Guard? Well, I guess yes. He just slapped a target lock on it. It is obstructed. It is an obstructed shot.
Yeah, it's definitely good positioning by Miguel here with that Magna Guard, because he's going to be in a good position to get maximum amount of dice against these attacks that are coming in, and he's probably going to survive this shot here. Hera coming in, looks like it might be just out of range for Magpulse.
There's some slick flying, though. Look at how tight that triangle of ships is.
Yeah. Slaps of focus there. He's going to be that battery there. And looks like we're going to get shots here. The Hera does have a range 3. Looks like it's obstructed.
That's going to be close. Might get a judge call. Got that dark saber range ruler.
He is the leader Mandalore now. Yes.
So wait, you're saying that if Miguel beats him, he gets to take his range ruler?
Exactly. He takes it. He won it by combat.
That's right. You know what? I feel like we should, if we should start that. Like, why not? You know, I'd be willing to if I could get my hands on one, make that the official. Like, you have to pass it when you lose.
All right, we get the range check here by our wonderful judge, Mr. Paul Heaver, is taking a look here for the obstruction. So close. It's going to be pretty good here. I mean, it's going to be the difference between rolling 3 defensive dice and 4 defensive dice.
All right, well, we'll find out with whatever shows up in the box.
All right, so we get the shot here. Get a blank and a focus. He chooses not to spend.
Yep.
All right, now we roll down to the initiative 5s. We're going to probably see a proton torpedo shot here from Luke.
All right, well, Miguel is the first player, so here comes Dirge first, and he's just a bit outside.
Just out. Oh, man.
Bump the table a little bit. You'll get it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
Space turbulence.
Yeah. That's a joke, everybody. Don't do that. That's a joke. All right. Here comes Luke Skywalker. Proton torpedo has the lock. He's going to go ahead and re-roll that blank. What do we get? And blank to that always feels terrible.
Yeah.
That's only 3. Hit crit. I mean, only 3. You want 4. That's the reality.
Yeah.
You're going to get a 3 hit proton once in a while, and
perfect.
Only taking a single shield off of that interaction. I think Miguel's like, you know what? I'm okay with that. 2 shots, 1 shield. Sure. I think most importantly, you've also expended a proton torpedo in the eyes of Miguel. Like, Miguel's like, yes. Brian, on the other hand, is like, no.
Yeah.
That's not how this is supposed to go.
Now, Miguel does have the initiative here, so at the initiative 4 step, where you are going to get all these Magna Guard protectors about to take their shots here, probably want to concentrate on trying to get Magva if you can, right? If you can reach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. She is a problem. And the thing is, like, what was the...
That was an ion cannon call here from Cad Bane going into Luke. It's going to be a range 3 shot.
Being able to ionize Luke is huge. He's
switching targets. Okay.
Switching to the range 1. And Miguel going through his options, and 3 hits and a focus.
Oh. Nice. Oh, Bodica.
Concordia, easy.
Yep. That Concordia saving that damage there from the ion cannon attack there.
So good.
Yep. So now we're going to go on to the Magna Guard protectors. They're going to shoot their sync laser cannon. Now, they do have calculate tokens, so they will deny the range 3. And looks like they're reaching over to Sabine for the range 3 shot.
Here we go. Trail mix, 1 of each. Spends it. It's only 3.
Sabine.
Safe.
Yeah, safe.
Easy. Same shot. So these Magna Guards using that independent calculations to their advantage to be able to power that sync laser cannon. Spend to calculate for 2. 1 paint to do damage, 2 means guarantee, and he is safe.
Nice. All right, and now we get the revenge shot here from Boudica.
I will have my revenge.
It is going to be an obstructed range 2 shot. Let's take a look. Oh, they're calling not obstructed on that. Okay. It's pretty close. I think
that if I was at the table, I would call the judge just to make sure, but it's their call, not ours.
All right, spins the calculate, no damage there. Now, Boudica will take a deplete since she was using her ability.
Yep.
So she will be shooting only 2 dice for the next attack there. So Boudica will take down her regular shot, only 2 dice this time. Will be targeting the Magna Guard Protector and gets nothing. Ooh, that's rough.
Feels terrible.
Oh, we do have range for Hera, so we'll spend the focus, converts it to 1.
Get something, right? It's like, I'm going to make you roll evades. You don't have any more calculates. And got it.
Yeah, got it. Love it. Pretty defensive start here for the salvo.
All right, going on to Brian's initiative 3. It's got Sabine and Magma. Looks like going for Magma first. Still going into that red Magna Guard Protector. 3 dice with the focus. That's going to be hit, crit. Let's see what sticks. At least 1.
Oh, okay, so we're going to lose the shield, then we can get our first crit. And it is a console fire on that red Magna Guard Protector. And then now the last shot here is going to be Sabine going range 3 back into the Magna Guard Protector.
That's what.
And we just get a single hit.
Safe.
Rolls it out. Safe.
At the table, they describe that engagement as a pillow fight. I mean,
they're not wrong, but yeah.
So, I mean, the Magna Guard's not too happy about it. It does end up with a console fire damage. Boudica, unable to deliver damage. That definitely feels bad.
Yeah.
But I know you're kind of in an interesting place being at initiative 4 and having a 6 and 5. I guess it's still a 3 dice shot and a 2 dice shot. It doesn't matter really the order. I was kind of going through the math, and it doesn't really matter. But anyway.
Yeah.
It's still good. Extra shots, always good.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Miguel's definitely in a good spot here to now converge on the rest of the list here, bringing the heavy guns here. You got Dirge with that proton cannon that's ready to shoot here. We got DIS on the bottom of the board, able to turn in now and start doing some outmaneuver damage, hopefully. And these Magna Guard Protectors are here to basically get into the middle, launch some Discord missiles, and hope that it starts dealing some damage there to their intended target. Probably going to try to get a Discord onto Magma.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's like, all right, well, every turn equals a damage on her. She has no way to get rid of it. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're able to
oh, wait a second. Does the rotate get rid of... Does that solve it?
Yeah, actually, it would. It would, because you would rotate and you're no longer at the... they're no
it's
longer
not in the pipe anymore, yeah.
And, yeah, that's actually a smart idea, yeah. Yeah, if you're Cad Bane here, I mean, you're pretty much going to get your pick of your shots there. I mean, Boudica is not in a good spot to really block you. I mean, you don't want to do a harder one where Boudica is at right now. So yeah, you're going to have your pretty much uncontested shot from the side there into the flank. Meanwhile, though, those rebels can definitely cram that center and get some really good shots right there in that center. Now, do you think that he'll pop a Leia charge here just to get the full stop?
I mean, the positioning of the U-wing, I do like it. If in Hera you trust and you want to have the mods, you go ahead and you stop without Leia, I think.
Okay.
Stop without Leia, and then you have an opportunity next turn to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to say it's a problem with Leia, but one of the things you have to think about is the pace of the game. The more times you use Leia in a game, the more value it gives you.
Yes.
So using it in what is now round 2, All right. Or actually, this would be round 3, right?
Yeah, round 3.
Round 3. They both got an objective point there. Maybe a second one, actually. They should have a second one. This if it gets used here, there's a good chance it's available in round 6 for you. Versus like most games I'm seeing end around 6 to 8 is usually around where games are over. We'll end up seeing. I'm just very curious to know, the timing, because you want Leia to get used at least twice. I think for what you're paying for her.
Yeah, and the other part of it too is making sure that you don't get in the way of your own ships, right?
Yeah.
Like you want Magva to be that support piece without interfering with the path of your ships. So yeah, being able to do that full stop and not get in the way of Hera or Luke definitely is going to be critical. Now, on the other side, on the flip side of it, Luke can just simply do a hard 2 and start engaging Cad Bane if he felt like it as well with Hera's support.
Yeah.
And just gum up the rest of that list with that big medium base of Magva doing like a 3 bank in there to like just delay tactic them while they clean up and come in from the back. That is a bold strategy, but possible, definitely possible.
Well, as we're waiting for this planning phase, let's go ahead and say thank you to our patrons. Thank you so much for making it so that we can travel around North America. To have done a world tour in the past, it's been absolutely amazing. Without you, it would not be possible. If you want to be part of our large group of supporters and make this live event coverage possible, please go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron to support. Our upcoming events that we're streaming, we have the Golden State Games World Qualifier. We have the St. Laurent Open in Canada and the Las Vegas Open, as well as we are going to try to use technology to make it so that we are not able to travel and bring our whole setup to PAX Unplugged, where the World Qualifier is happening, but we might have some tricks up our sleeve to get a stream still. It might not look as perfectly good as what we have right now, but it might be something. It might be like an 8 out of 10 versus a 10 out of 10,
Yeah.
Yeah. But there won't be a dice cam, I will tell you that.
All right, so it looks like they're moving on to round 3. We get a system-based Mandalorian optics trigger here from Bodica, taking a target lock onto that red Rogue class starfighter here, and we're going to get the pre-precision boost here from Sabine, followed by a hard 2. Yep, hard 3 does not want to get outmaneuvered here by DIS.
No, it also kind of feels like a blocking maneuver, since DIS has been just hitting the gas.
I mean, it depends on how fast the turn is for DIS, because you could still do like a hard 3 and then boost and still get that outmaneuver off. And oh, there you go. We get that 3 bank there from Magva, looking to gum up that center there.
This is my home.
Yep.
I own the center. So that makes it so that Magva could, if Leia gets popped very soon, have basically 2 turns of control, 3 turns in a row of controlling the center and making sure to have that consistent point.
Yep, and we're going to get, it looks like a 3 bank coming up from Cad Bane. Going to mark Bodica here. Oh, it's a 2, and it's going to slam right into the front of Bodica.
Whoa.
Cad most likely going to take a red focus here. Still in a pretty good spot. Cad has probably shots on Magva from there with an ion cannon, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, that was a choice, right? You knew that, or I guess you didn't know the order. It is a risk that you may end up bumping into Bodica.
Yeah.
But you gotta calculate that in your decision making, because sometimes you never know if you're going to be first player or second player.
Yeah,
that's just
exactly.
that's not your choice. You have to do that player order roll.
It's that risk reward there.
Yeah.
Now debating on which one he's going to activate. He is going to go with the blue Rogue class first. Going to do the 2 straight here.
All right, well, that's going to be some range one fun for both Magva and the Magna Guard.
Now, the other part of this that we didn't discuss is the ability of the chassis for the World-Class Starfighter. While they're attacking, if they have you in your bullseye, you cannot spend tokens on defense.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That pretty much shuts off Hera. Shuts off Hera's ability.
How about those evades you got?
Yeah.
Those are real cute. Real cute.
Oh, we're going to get the barrel here.
Oh, but no, wait. That's not the case for the Magna Guards. They have network calculations.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's only the organics.
It's only the organics. Yeah, that's that Dead to Rights. That's for CAD and Dirge only.
Oh man, so spicy. I like that.
All right. Looks like we chose to
barrel
roll.
Gonna go back, but he's also worried about the bump here from Dirge, most likely.
Somebody said no focus on CAD, question mark. I don't think he wanted to take the stress. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. If you're choosing not to bump focus, the dial on, let's say go ahead. And it ends up leaving the dial a little bit more open. He could possibly still do a one bank next turn to reveal the blue. Not sure if it's a missed opportunity, like a mistake or not, but we'll see how it turns out. The way we'll know is when we get to offense, if you see him like reach for focus, like, oh no.
All right, we're going to get a bump here from the red HMP right into the side of Magva. Will still calculate. Now, he is only getting one calculate because it is a red calculate.
And DIS running. 3 bank. Boost is coming around. I'm hunting.
I could still do a boost calculate and get the side of Magva without maneuver.
This is very true. It might end up being obstructed, though, for next turn. Oh, no. Bold one.
Oh, he does have afterburners.
Oh. So then he can barrel roll.
Yeah.
And you have to...
Yeah, there you go.
Please barrel roll me. Good. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
And probably as far forward as possible. That's what I would end up guessing. Just make sure you can reach that little bit. He went middle to middle.
Probably take an evade just for just in case.
Doesn't want to get stressed. It's a decision.
Yeah, on those droids, I mean, they don't have any of the banks that are blue. They're all white, so you got to definitely take that into consideration when you're setting up your follow-up there. So, yeah, probably best not to stress there. All right, now we're going to get Boudica. Get a mark CAD there to allow Boudica to gallop. And we get a 2 straight here from Boudica. Probably going to do like a focus boost here.
So there was a token that got put down. I'm assuming that's a focus. Oh no, that was a flip of the Boudica charge. He's using that to charge or to mark it.
I just sent you a way to see the scores because Roll Better doesn't have strength to schedule.
Okay, cool.
It's under print view in that switch.
Print view. All right, so we have the sacred texts.
The sacred texts. And we're going to get a straight boost from Boudica. Probably not going to stress here. And here we go. It looks like we got that looks like a 3 straight dialed from Dirge. And looks like it is going to bump into... Oh, man, that's going to be so close. Looks like it's going to end up bumping into Sabine there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
He barely avoids the it looks like the friendly bump.
Rising Hero said, who is connecting with Dion today? He is a gem. You're a gem. I agree.
Thank you.
This is JJ from the Planning Phase Signa Kid. He's hanging out with me today.
I mean, I consider myself a sapphire.
A sapphire, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I that's my birthstone. I like it.
All right, we got the one straight there from Luke. Luke is going to have his pick of the litter here. Who he wants to shoot? Probably wants to continue on into that red HMP Rogue Class Starfighter.
Mm-hmm.
Just in my heart, I believe it's HMP. But gold's better. Yes.
Yes. If they could only side slip.
All right, and then we get the 2 bank here from Hera. Looking to face off against Dirge there. Or Cad Bane, rather.
All right, here's the bank in. Are we going to get aggressive? Just to focus. Say, you know what? We're going to face off. He is sitting in the bullseye though. Is it range 1? It might be.
Yeah.
That's risky business, though, to be there.
Especially with Dead to Rights active. Oof. It is range 1.
It is range 1. Dead to Rights is active. This might, if it's 4 dice, you know that it's an ion cannon.
All right, Hera range 1 into Cad.
Single hit, double focus.
Might as well spend it, yeah.
Yep, on attack.
You're not going to use it on defense, so, yeah. He's considering it. And there we go. We get the spend. We get 3 hits going into Cad.
Pop, pop, pop. Let's see how many end up sticking. And that's going to be all of them.
Yep.
2 shields and a hull.
No focus token there to help out Cad Bane. Now, it could be that Miguel was anticipating losing the Rogue class, the Red Protector, and using the Cat ability to modify later on.
That's very true. Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, so we got Dirge taking a range 0 shot. Ooh, perfect.
Listen, just roll natties, baby. And we'll go ahead and spend the evade.
All right, so now we're going to get the Luke shot here. And it's a range 1 shot here from Luke going into the red Magna Guard.
Has both force there. He's going into the red Magna Guard. 3 hits, spends a force for 4 hits. That's better than the proton torpedo. Yep. And it doesn't cost you anything.
Oh,
blank out.
All right, that's 3 more going into the red Magna Guard Protector. He's down to 1 hole there, just hanging on to life. Now, Miguel probably wishes that it died so that he gets some mods on Cad. But hey, the ship is
well, you know
alive.
what? There's a possibility he dies. It's
Council Fire.
Council Fire, exactly.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, he's triggering the Council Fire first in the box.
Nope. Rolled the blank, and he's going to re-roll it. Let's see. Yeah. Safe. All right. I mean, he's going to shoot range 0 into Magva here.
Here we go. Try to see what you can get. 1 hit. 2 defense dies. Easy.
Man, the Rebellion rolling really good on defense today.
So double checking to see if the blue one can do anything. It looks like it may be out of arc.
Yep. All right, and now Cad Bane gets to engage.
Yep. All right, so I'm kind of into Luke. He's deciding that that's some interesting math. Because he could have had Ion Cannon range 1 into Hera. Actually, he ends up doing a damage. Yeah, listen, I'm going to shut up now. I was about to say how it was a bad idea. But okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, cool.
All right, so Bodega definitely has no shot. Will not have anything, and Sabine has nothing. I don't think he checked for DIS.
You're right.
All right. So range 1 here from Magva going into the blue Magna Guard Protector.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty good. That's going to be 3 hits and a crit.
3 hits and a crit.
Ooh, gets Gets only one evade. That's going to be both shields down on the Magna Guard Protector. We're going to get a crit going through. And it is going to be a stunned pilot on that blue Magna Guard Protector. And looks like they did remember the shot here. And we're going to get a range 3 outmaneuver shot into Luke from that Tri-Fighter.
Mm-hmm. It's going into Luke as well.
Gets 2.
And here's his ability. Takes the deplete. That's
Perfect.
3.
All right.
And he should have 3 dice, right?
Well, -1 for outmaneuver.
Oh, you
Yep.
are right.
So that's shields down on Luke, and he loses 1. So that's going to be half points.
Yep. We are playing chance engagement. We tied 4-4.
So far, that was a nice little end shot there, getting half points on Luke there. Definitely that range 1 shot, though, from Magva into that blue Magna Guard Protector was big, getting it down and getting that stun pilot on it. Definitely got to hopefully follow up there with Luke to try to finish it off before it does any other damage there. But yeah, it looks like the Rebels are gonna come out on top on this particular round based on all those natties they rolled with that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Absolutely. So I want to double check. Did Magva hit the? Oh, did you? You took care of it already.
Yeah.
All right. I was going to say, wait. I know that while we were getting that fixed. All right, great.
Yeah, here definitely expect to see a Leia flip here, probably.
Most likely. Yeah, Magva's going to want to stay in the middle for sure. Stay unstressed.
Yeah, you're going to want to get that sloop there from Hera to get right behind Cad Bane. Luke, though, Luke is going to be an interesting position. If Magva stays there, he's probably going to try to go faster, try to hop jump over Magva.
Mm-hmm.
A Dirge here. Dirge is definitely going to be in a good spot to just do a hard one, or actually a 1 bank, and probably get a pretty good shot off at either Luke or Magva here.
All right, as a reminder for the format for this weekend, we have another round of Swiss after this, followed by a top 4 cut. So we'll end up seeing who is in there. Some of the faces that we had on stream yesterday that are playing into that made it this far to rounds 6 and 7. Cody Wood flying his triple silencers is out there. Hayden with the triple arcs, Anakin, and Padme Amidala. We have Andrew Lewinsky, who has a quad fang list, scum quad fang list. Looks like, when people do good with a faction that we just like trash on the podcast, it's always fun. Because we just hadn't found it yet. But maybe us talking trash helped motivate, So in the end, we were part of it anyway.
They're like, hold my blue milk. And
yeah, exactly. And you're like, fine, that's fine. Please do something. And also Andrew Bolduc, who we had on stream as well, has a possibility to make it to that top cut. We also have Duncan Howard and a slew of other players out there as well. It's good times, good times.
Yep, definitely. Got a lot of great X-Wing players here. I played during the Friday heat. I had a great time just playing with everybody here. Got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time, basically since Adepticon. And just had a great time just playing with all the guys out here. It was fun. All right, so we can get the roll-off here to start off round number 4, and it looks like Brian will be first player for this round.
That's right. He seemed excited.
Yeah, he was
Or one
excited.
of them said, yes. So we'll see who it ends up working out for. All right, he asked, are we at start of activation? Pop for Leia. They
There
need
we
some
go.
pops in the chat.
All right, so we're going to start off here with the initiative 3s. Most likely going to see Sabine. Mom Sabine, what? You chase the droid, right? Do like a bank boost followed by another bank, right?
It looks like, no, he's going to just go ahead and do the
3K.
maneuver in his 3K. I mean, it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Magva deciding whether. So it sounds like she did a stop.
Yeah.
The question is she going to rotate?
Yep.
Rotating, of course, is going to decrease the agility by 1. So that's a risk.
Yeah, you got to be concerned about Dirge coming in, right? Do you take the outmaneuver shot or do you take the Dirge shot?
Yep, and he's doing it. He's going to go ahead and rotate. He's decided that DIS cannot stay unperturbed out there. Turning around and going to be trading some shots over there.
Yeah, and also probably get some follow-up shots onto that blue Magna Guard protector. That's probably going to fly right into that range 1.
Remind me to turn the dice back on when it's time to engage. I almost always forget to do that when they leave the dice in the box.
All right, we got the hard 1 here from Bodica coming in from the rear. Oh, hard 2, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it's a Talon roll. Wow, I'm off, completely off.
Everybody do a red move. You get one, let's go. All right, so has that target lock still on Cad Bane. And here comes the Red Initiative Force.
All right, got Cad. Looks like doing a 1 bank.
Real casual, trying to tuck in between Hera and Luke. Move some of them tokens out the way. There's still one in the way.
Space debris.
Easy.
Oh, nice.
Lands it. Doesn't have to worry about that rock.
Focus. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're marking Magva. It looks like he does the bank into Magva, and will just stay put. Gets the calculate token there
with the bump. Brian suggesting we could just switch sides. Yeah, I mean that would be.
There we go. We get the 1 bank there, staring right into the
maw.
Very, very deadly Ewing right there.
I'm curious to see what he ends up doing. Right now you have a shot on Luke Skywalker. Luke hasn't moved yet. Might be trying to be real cheeky with a big 4K over that whole pile. Three turn from
aggressive.
DIS. That is really aggressive.
Does have afterburners if he feels like he needs to escape. All right, getting a barrel roll probably can link into an evade.
He wants to make sure he's got that shot.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
And does barrel into the evade, yes.
All right, Luke. Let's see. Does he go all in on the red turns? Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Reveals the 4K. All right, bold. I mean, he's confident that that's going to fit over this giant pile. My only concern is the corner of that Magna Guard.
Oh, yep. Get a judge looking, making sure everything is marked.
The mark of the Magna Guard is the most. If I'm Miguel, I'll just keep my finger right. Yep. Yeah. Don't move that.
That looks like it clears.
All right.
It looks like it. Oh, you moved the objective. All right. There we go. All right, it's like surgery.
It's like, yeah, everything gets moved a little bit.
Scalpel.
It's all right. The intent is there, right? We know that the red Magna Guard ends up getting cleared by Luke. That was the most important thing we weren't sure about.
Yeah.
We enter a close enough state.
Yeah, exactly. Good. It's good. All right, and Luke, what does he do? Is he gonna grab and evade? Maybe.
Decisions.
Yeah, there we go. He does grab the evade token. So Dirge does the one bank there. He's going to get a range one shot available to him onto
I guess
Magma.
here's my question: Why taking the invade from Jin there with Luke?
Because you still have guns on you from DIS T81, so there is the off chance that you might get shot there.
I mean,
and you also have a possible ion cannon shot too from CAD.
I guess there you go. I didn't think about the Cad Bane one. If he sees that that's an arc, I guess from our kind of parallax, it looks like it could be out.
Yeah.
If it was only DIS, I think I might. I guess you know what? You have the force. You have the force. That's really the reason why, because you can.
All right, we get the sloop here from Hera. Now, does Hera take a target lock here and get those mag pulse missiles off? I think that would be really good to get right now.
That'd be a good use. There's a pause. A contemplation. Do I take the target lock?
Now, that bullseye is close on CAD on Magva, so you might actually get an HLC shot, too.
There is a target lock.
There we go. All right, here we go. Hera.
And there it is. Mag Pulse Missile coming into Cad Bane. That'll be 3 dice. If it hits, it's only a single critical damage, but Cad doesn't have any shields. So, yeah.
Yep.
It will be bad.
So we do have the guarding condition come up here. So Cad will roll 1 additional die. Oh,
I forgot to turn on.
There we go.
Told you. Here's a lock. 1 out the box. Try it again.
All
Hit
right.
crit.
He's got a chance.
He's got 3 here because of Guardian.
Oh!
And hitting.
Oh, man. All right, so let's see what that crit is onto Cad.
And the jam gets rid of the focus token.
Yep.
That wasn't a spend. That was a jam. Damage sensor array on Cad Bane.
Now, that is big because that essentially limits Cad's ability when a friendly ship dies. Cad already took a focus token action this turn, so essentially he's not going to be able to use anything for that.
And that's also half points on Cad as well.
Yeah. Oh, you could repair, I guess, the damage sensor array, right?
Fair.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to remember that, though. That's a heads-up play.
That's a heads-up play, yep. All right, so now we got Luke here.
Yep, range 1, that's pretty good. Has the lock from earlier.
Got him. And that's a
guarantee.
Yep.
Brian said it doesn't matter, but but it feels good, right? Like, oh, I'd rather kill you with 4 hits than 3.
He's fishing out those direct hits out of the deck. Does he remember the Cad trigger? Oh, yes. Oh, wait, hang on. Did he just pull out a target lock? Yeah. He pulled out a target lock, so he's not able to do that with the damage sensor array.
That's on Cad, right?
Yeah, Cad to Luke.
All right, I'll take care of it.
All right, so we get a shot here onto Magva here from Dirge. Ooh, only getting 1. And gets through. So that's 1 less shield on Magva.
There you go. So that was fixed.
Yeah.
But he did flip the damage sensor array.
Oop. That's the wrong one. No, he's dead. So that is gone. There we go. So Dirge did manage to get 1 shield off of Magva there. Now we're going to get the shot here, it looks like, from Cad Bane. Or actually, I'm sorry, Bodica.
Yep. Fang Fighter. Reaching. It's going to be obstructed. Range 3, throw a rock.
Yeah, we get a judge call here. Yeah, he's so Bodica's trying to shoot at Cad Bane. We're going to get a judge call here to see if the blue Mana Guard Protector is in arc of Bodica in order to trigger guarded. And they're using fancy laser technology here to check on the arc on here. And yep, it's in arc, so Cad Bane will be rolling one additional die.
Yep. I know there's some arguments about whether lasers are straight and all that stuff, but...
So it's going to be a range 3 shot obstructed from Bodica going into Cad Bane.
To finish my thought there, it's using the laser more accurate than moving 3 ships to get to the arc a lot of times.
Yeah.
1 hit, 2 focuses.
Yep, spend that focus.
He's got more.
Oh, marksmanship and then Deadeye shot to flip the crit. Oh, that's so good.
Dirty.
Dirty. All right, here we go. He's going to reveal. See what the crit is. And he brings back the sensor ring.
I just fixed that.
Oh, man, that's going to be 2 more going into Cad Bane there. Not getting the results he needs. Oh, man, that's tough.
On 5 dice, too.
All right. Now we got Revenge of the Force here. Hopefully he can burn down Magma. And we're going to get a range 2 shot here from DIS into Luke.
All right, the little tri-fighter that could. So DIS set up on that flank early. Has delivered some good hits when firing. The question is going to be those couple of turns where it was out of the battle. Yeah. Will Miguel end up regretting that? Or is that the way that it needs to be? Rolling fire, though. Spend the force. Takes 1 damage on Luke. Down to 2. Brian ahead 8-4 so far on our count.
Oh, man, that's tough. I think I probably would have taken the shots onto Magva first.
Well, Magva is super healthy. I think the problem is that you need to get a ship off the board.
All right, so we can get a range 1 shot here.
So this is from the blue Magna Guard into Magva.
Spends the calc.
Hit, crit. Squiggles.
And that's the last shields there on Magva.
5 hull revealed. Cad Bane now has the hull is exposed. He's depleted right now. So you shoot the ion cannon. I think that's the...
Or HLC. It depends on where that bullseye lands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He's got... Oh, man. Yeah, so Bodica does have the opportunity to shoot at Cad Bane again.
Yeah, go, do it. Do it, I dare you.
I mean, he's got 5 dice. He's safe.
That's true.
Safe.
Right, that's exactly what happened last time.
Okay, Deadeye shots the other. Oh, man.
Híjole. So he elects to skip Cad Bane's shot. Here goes Magva. Spends a focus for 3 into that blue Magna Guard. Double Squiggles takes 1. That is half, though. 10-4. Brian's almost at the high ground. 1 more point for it.
And range 3 shot onto the blue Magna Guard Protector. Natties. Oh, man. Oh, that's down to 1 hole.
And that's half.
Blue. Oh, man. Nope, it was Sabine into the blue.
Oh, it was Sabine into the blue. Sorry, I got that backwards.
Boop, there you go.
And that was 2, right?
Yeah, so down
to one?
hole. Yeah.
Jeez.
That is
bad times. Bad times.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough shot there. All right, round number 5. We got 11-4 after. 11-5 after giving the scenario objective point to both sides there. As we move into round number 5 there. Definitely a tough loss there or a tough round there for Miguel, just getting pummeled by the Rebels there. That that flip from Deadeye shot from Boudica is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I used that actually on my Merrick still to do that funky flipping a crit. It is really nice, and when it hits, especially if you flip like a structural damage into that ship and they're rolling 1 less, and then you get to add more crits, it's really good. The marksmanship Deadeye shot combo is just really good to really punish a ship that
I have not seen that one before. I hadn't seen that because Deadeye shot is definitely one of those cards where when it first came out, a bunch of people tried to use it and couldn't figure it out, so it just got put away. But yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it makes him like a mini Thane Kyrell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do it too.
All right, so take a look at the board state here. So Magva Yarrow, they've already burned the layer charge. Magva can definitely stop again if need to, and then open their foils if it decides to stay in the same spot, and essentially just gum up that space there. Luke could be in danger the next round, just depending on where he goes. He doesn't want to bump into Magva, but definitely wants to not be there either. So that could be a reason to have Magva move out of the way if you need to. And Hera's just in a good spot to just pursue Cad Bane and initiate kill him.
And that Leia use last turn is what sets up the aggression that you're able to pull this turn. And you put Miguel kind of on his back foot because he's got that Magna Guard who, in order to get a shot, will require him to do a red maneuver, right? Unless you're going at Hera, but that's not your win condition at this point. 62 minutes have elapsed in the round. Attacking Hera is not the call. Yeah. Right? With 62 minutes, you think you get 1 to 2 more rounds, right?
Yeah.
So you need to do I think they have, is it the Talon rolls? What do they have on their dial?
Yeah.
Talon rolls, they do have the 5K as well.
Yeah.
5K is a little bit far, though.
Now, it's difficult for at least the blue HMP because he just has that stress token that limits the dial. But for Dirge, though, Dirge is probably going to need to do that, or at least play it slow. The initiative roll is going to matter so much here because you want Dirge to move after Luke, so that way you can adjust and just dial in that one bank and just keep time on target on Luke. That's definitely your step to go get a win condition here for Miguel. Just trying to get the points off of Luke, make sure that you can kill him off. And then from there, I mean, you've got a long way to go to either take out Magva or, by chance, maybe Hera, since that's going to be your target of opportunity here with that blue row class.
All right, everybody at home, I want to remind you we have 3 more rounds of X-Wing today. We did start early. If you're just joining us, we started at 8 a.m. local time. I'm a fan, because that means I was able to grab a flight tonight rather than having to wait till tomorrow. Get home to the fam and also save an extra night of hotel fees. So that we can pay for hotel fees in another city to bring you out your live X-Wing. It all works together, folks. It all works together.
Imagine if you had to drive to all your events. How many songs can you listen in the same, on the same car ride? Nope.
Yeah, I'd be out so hard. I would, nope. I'm just trying to would I? We did a whole summer where we went. This would have been, I think, 2018, where the store championships were over the summer. Yeah, and we drove up to 5 hours away to just almost every store championship. It was almost every weekend. Wow. It was pretty cool, but yeah, it was a lot of driving and it was really boring. But it was cool what we did. We did a thing. Yeah,
the Road Warriors. Yeah. Feels like you need to like rent like a VW like bus, like go on the tour.
Load it up, guys.
Load it up, guys. All right, awesome. So we're going to start here the next round here, round number 6 coming up here. And Miguel gets the initiative here. That's not what he wanted here for Dirge. He's going to be moving before Luke. We'll see how he adjusted that dial here.
Libo 24 volunteering to be the GSP tour bus driver. Let's go. I can pay you in acrylic and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
All right, it looks like we got the Mandalorian optics charge here. That's the last one for Bodica. He's going to get it onto Cad Bane there.
Opening the wings there on the U-wing. Probably going to be staying put.
Oh, ops for the 3 straight. Okay, yep, wants to get out of the way of Luke. And we're going to mark that blue road class just to get that template in.
As long as it's blackberry preserves, I'm in. We can do that. We'll find it in the budget.
Is that the new GSP Jam?
Yes. Blackberry preserves, your official GSP Jam.
There we go. Magva hopscotches over that blue Magna Guard. Probably just going to grab an evade token using that Jyn Erso crew.
Yeah, the Firecast saying GSP always welcome in the UK. That's one of the things I haven't done, though my wife said I'm not allowed to go to the UK without her. Because she really wants to see Scotland and Ireland. Like, she wants to do the touristy things there. So it's almost a required, like, vacation time, not just X-Wing time.
All right, so Sabine barrel rolls and then does a 3-bank onto the debris cloud here. Gets a stress.
And no damage.
No damage, not punished. Okay.
All right, we'll see if Brian ends up paying for that. Remember, there's no double jeopardy on those obstacles, so once he flies off, he will have dealt with it one time, and that's it.
All right.
Ireland is not part of the UK. Well, whatever that giant island is called, I don't care about your fighting about whose is whose. That's fine. No, I care. Let me restate it. I care. I'm just talking about that thing. That thing. That whole piece of land.
You gonna do the big tour bus when you do go over there, though?
Want to go over there? No. At that point, it'll be a bicycle. We won't be able to afford much more. It's like, sir, may I borrow your bike? I will have it back in a week.
All right, and it looks like the blue Mandigar protector is like, nope, I've had enough damage for the day. I'm gonna
skedaddle out of there.
All right, we got DIS here doing the the hard 2, looking to face off against Hera here. We'll take an evade token. See what Cad Bane does here. And we're going to get a 5 straight from Cad. Now, Cad still has that deplete token, and it is a white maneuver, so we'll still...
And it might also be overlapping here. Forced into a range 0 attack.
No, he just fits.
Does he really?
Yeah,
no.
Just fits.
I don't believe it. Oh, he sure does.
Oh, wait, no, maybe he doesn't. Oh, man, it looks so close. He takes a red focus there from the bump, it looks like. Okay. Oh, he left his target lock and deplete in the back. How random.
Yeah. Convenient. No, that's on accident. I'm sure we'll give it a second to see if he remembers to scoot that stuff over.
And Bodica's like, no, I know where you're going, Cad. I know where you're going.
And there's the pointing to that stuff. That belongs to Cad. There we go. All right. All is right with the world again.
Okay. So that way we know what's updated. Right.
Focus boost.
Just thinking in my head is like, so instead of calling that landmass the United Kingdom, call it the once United Kingdom. Were they united at one time? Tell me, if you're from that landmass, give me a little history lesson. Was everything in that area once called the United Kingdom at one point? Otherwise, my social studies teacher just lied to me. Just straight up lied. Or it was like, we're dumb Americans. I guess we're not really caring about that part. Like, yeah, we'll just call it that.
That place over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There we go. We get the bank boost there from Bodica, looking to get that kill shot onto Cad Bane there. All right, next up here, we're going to get Dirge. And Dirge looks like he dialed a one bank. Looks like he's going to bump it right
bumping into Bodie.
Yep.
Bodica, no.
All right. Get this.
Got it. Okay,
going.
England once ruled Ireland, but there was a revolution, and Ireland was declared a republic in 1916. All right, cool. See, I knew that there was some separation. I didn't know when it happened, and my history textbook officially lazy. It's official. I mean, it's one of those things where depending on where you live, history is told differently.
Yep.
Right? Even in the United States, depending on where you live, it's told differently.
Exactly.
I remember my history teacher did bring in a book that was from a Southern curriculum where the Civil War was called the War of Northern Aggression. It was an older book,
yes.
But just as an example of like historical perspective, very interesting. But anyway, back to the game.
All right, Luke dials in a 4 straight. Ooh.
Zoom, zoom. Will he get over DIS?
He might end up in the bullseye of Dirge. We'll see if he does end up crossing. Oh, it looks like he does clear it. Okay.
Zoom.
Now, Luke does have attack speed as well.
That was just thinking that. I was curious to take a look here and see if the attack speed would be beneficial.
Oh, I think you just take a barrel roll here. Maybe. Oh,
how many hands does it take to? Does it not fit?
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
Oh, no.
Oh,
attack speed failed. I mean, he still ends up getting a shot onto the blue Magna Guard protector. I think the problem is that he's going to end up taking a range 1 shot from Dirge, which is a bigger problem. And we're in the 73rd minute. That timer can go off at any point. So the question is, is this going to be the last round, or are we going to get one more?
It depends if they can speed through this part. I mean, this is the part of the game, right? You have to measure, move, and everything like that, and that's what kind of slows it down. But, man, if you're Miguel right now, you want to get in those shots as soon as possible.
Oh, Luke regened a shield.
Oh, okay. So no shot onto the blue HMP. Or blue road class. And opts not to take a red evade, essentially, because he does have he's in the bullseye of Dirge, which that dead to rights will be active, so chooses not to stress Luke. Yep.
Because essentially you're just taking a stress for free at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And Hera looks like probably just slap on a target lock and try to get the final crit going into the Magna Guard protector, most likely. Now Hera probably does not have DIS in the attack arc, so Hera also has got to consider getting possibly outmaneuvered here. And it is pretty close. It looks like it could be a ranged 1 shot. You can potentially 1-shot Hera here.
Yep. one of the things I really like, just I want to give props to Brian. He's doing a really good job of like talking out each of his moves, and it's not for us, it's not for our sake, that's just how he plays the game. I was watching him play earlier this week, and that's how I play. I like to say everything out loud so that we're on the same page the entire time, but more importantly, it helps me to remember things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a really tough decision here. Do you token up Hera or do you go for the Mag Pulse?
So he needs to make a decision here on.
And does the focus into boost here? It's definitely going to be, definitely going to be in that outmaneuver range here from DIS. All right, so initiative 6 here, we got the possible range 1 shot here from Hera, right?
Yep.
Take a look. All right, range 1 into the blue Banding Guard Protector.
Single crit. Could use a focus to get 2. There's a potential outmaneuver shot coming in.
And chooses not to spend.
Squiggle.
Perfect. All right. All right. So
5 on the other side.
Yep.
Here comes Dirge and the orange ship. Range 1 into Luke. Dead to rights. Can use the force though. Spends a focus for 3. Marksmanship for the crit in there. Blank out will do it. Hit crit though. If it's a double damage.
They were mandatory for you.
Blinded
pilot. I'll modify only using the force. He's got it.
He's got it. He's fine. He's okay. Now Luke is disabled from the regen from R2-D2, so he's not going to get a shot off here. So it looks like that blue Rogue class starfighter will survive, and now we're going to get the big shot here, the outmaneuver shot, range 1 into Hera. And Hera's outside of the bubble of Magva.
Oh no.
Not that he needs it. All right, there we go. Gets 2 rerolls. It's going to take 2.
Spends it. Oh, blanks.
Oh, man.
Spend the focus. I'm fine. This is fine. Oh, he rolled too many to start with.
Still. Okay, takes the shields.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He was hoping for that big
he wanted
right
half.
There. Yeah. All right, so now probably going to get the range 0 from Cad. Now, Cad is depleted, so he's going to be rolling 1 die into Magma.
1 really strong. It's range 1, so it's 2.
Did he forget?
Is he depleted? I see.
Yeah, he was depleted. He did a 5 straight.
The 5 straight depleted him? Or he was depleted from before?
From the previous shot, yeah. So he spent the evade on Magva. Let's take no damage. Gonna get a revenge shot here from Boudica into Cad. Gonna spend the target lock, and that should do it. And sad blink out there.
Pop.
Yep. And that's the end of Cad.
His hat is so cool. It's fine. His belt is blinking. That means something.
He's going to get some of those cybernetic abs.
That's
keep him alive. Yes.
Well, that is the game. Brian Whaling wins and is moving forward. By the way, some other news. Our guy, Ryan Sanazuski, gets a dub as well. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice,
Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.